to 12 Days of Caketastrophe. If you don't know what this is about, this is a 12 Days of Christmas little thing that I'm doing with different stories. Check out the first video, which is about the chocolate box, if you haven't seen it yet. So this is the second day of the series, and today we are talking about the horrible story of the gingerbread man. The gingerbread man, which is also for me, aka the Nokia biscuit. If you're familiar with Nokia phones, the ancient brick of all times, of all cell phones, it's basically, if you've never used a Nokia phones are like just the most strongest phone of all time so far. Like, it's just, everyone remembers, if they remember anything about a Nokia phone when they had it at whatever age, was that if you threw it at the concrete floor, the floor was going to be the one that broke. That's how strong a Nokia phone is. So what relevance does that have to gingerbread man? I remember I made gingerbread man probably around 4 years ago from now. It was one of the first few recipes that I actually tried out. I think it was one of the first recipes for cookie-wise that I actually tried out, because I really liked eating gingerbread man. But I didn't actually get it that often. And I thought it was just the cutest thing, being able to, like, you know, if it was the first few times cooking or baking, it was really cool being able to cut out little people-shaped cookies and then being able to like frost it and decorate with like colorful chocolates and all that kind of stuff. So I was really excited about the idea, and I went ahead and found a gingerbread man recipe, which seemed very easy. It is a pretty basic recipe usually, gingerbread man, just like making a dough by mixing everything together until they're just combined, except it's been so long and I really can't pinpoint now with the new experiences how I probably screwed up, but it was likely that I mixed the dough a little bit too much, so I probably strengthened the gluten a lot and made it really tough. And then when I rolled it out and cut them, I probably cut them to the right thickness, but I probably wasn't sure exactly how long to bake them at the time, so sometimes I didn't follow the recipe exactly. Sometimes I would either underbake things or overbake things, and in that case I'm pretty sure I overbaked it, because I probably didn't realize that cookies will set up a bit firmer after they cool down, so usually they are like more judged by color and how golden they are on the bottom, rather than like, say, if they're still soft or like if they're like firm to the touch. And I guess I was expecting them to be firm to the touch, so I kept baking them until it was relatively firm, which meant that it probably was double the time that it was supposed to be, and those cookies are meant to be quite chewy, soft, and kind of like malleable. So yeah, that wasn't great, and then I ended up taking them out. I was like, they look so good, they're so cute. Didn't try them yet, obviously, and then I started frosting them, and then I put the little buttons, like Smarties, on top for like the 3 buttons, and I was just like, oh, they came out so cute. I remember even making like some Easter bunny cutouts that I had as well, so I had Easter bunny shapes. I had when was I even making this? Was this for Easter? So I made some of the people ones as well. Remember taking some photos and putting on Facebook, and I had like cousins from the States that were like, oh my god, that's so cute, oh my god, that looks so amazing. I was like, was it delicious? Was it yummy? And by the time I actually saw the replies on the post, I had actually picked up one and was attempting to try it out, because, you know, you kind of have to, especially when you make something before you offer it to the people in the family. You have to, well, kind of, but, you know, usually it's easier if someone else tries it first. Anyway, so my family always had doubts when I first started baking, so yeah, they were kind of mean. So I was often the first one to try it anyway. So I picked one up, and my first instinct was, oh, it's not really snapping or breaking. So I picked it up and I tried to hit it on the wall, and it was, even when hitting it on the pan, it was making like kind of real hard sounds. it was basically like when you pick up a phone and just like for whatever god knows stupid reason like start hitting it on a hard surface, and it sounded like that. And a cookie should never sound like that without crumbling at all. Like it literally didn't make a dent, and I think I left a dent on the wall in the house with that gingerbread man. So when I got around to replying to my cousin, I was telling her, I said, yeah, no, I haven't tried it, and probably wasn't the best idea, like trying to hit it on the wall in front of most of the family members, because then they saw like this was pretty much as hard as a Nokia phone, and no one wanted to eat it. So it just sat there for a little while until I guess it got sad and it ran into the bathroom, ran into the bin. So yeah, it probably just sat there for a while, and then I ended up just chucking it out. Saddest gingerbread man of all, right? But yeah, have you guys made gingerbread man before, and how did that turn out? Like, did you have like disastrous like cookie stories where you were super excited about cutting and forming some shape, but then the recipe wasn't right and then it just like oozed apart or became like a huge mush of mess? I'd like to know all about it, so if you could share it with me and make me feel better, that would be awesome. Definitely like and subscribe if you like this story. There will be more. So there's still 10 more days, so 10 more stories. So don't forget to click the bell notification down below, and so that you get notified for all the new stories that are coming up in the next 10 days. And I'll see you guys around. Bye.